Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3, Kill in Harmony. Wow. Last episode changed pretty well everything. Last episode completely threw the whole world for a loop. Wow. So, here's what's kind of up in the air for me right now. Here are the things I'm thinking about. At the beginning of last episode, I kind of had a pretty firm idea of what happened. I understood the manner in which they got into the sealed room. Everything was good. Now, however, I only really see a couple of scenarios where Tenko could get killed from inside the caged child setup. Because the thing is, there's that white sheet that hangs over her. And so that seems to eliminate any possibility that, like, someone ran up there in order to stab them, because there would be blood on the inside of the sheet. I don't think we saw any. I think the sheet was relatively pristine, which seems to indicate that the attack came from below Tenko. From what little I can make out. Granted, we haven't really investigated that. I may be wrong, but I'm spitballing theories here. If it came from below Tenko, that can leave the possibility of Tenko committing suicide or someone stabbing up through the floorboards. We do know that there were a number of holes in the floorboards from around where Himiko was standing. So someone going to the floor below and actually stabbing up is certainly a possibility. However, the only one that makes sense for is Kibo, because no one else would know the layout of the room well enough to be able to know where to stab to hit Tenko. Kibo was there when the circle was drawn, so Kibo would actually know. So it's got to either be Kibo or possibly, I don't know the exact how yet, but possibly Himiko. I also think just the way Himiko's been acting makes her suspicious, because she completely, she never had a lot of strong feelings for Tenko, but towards the end she warmed up to her significantly. And I don't think that's because they made up. I think that's because Himiko decided to use Tenko. But that is, I don't have a lot of evidence for that. I've just got a feeling. Alright, Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting a seance. What happened? I don't know what's happening. Jeez, these guys again. Guys, are you standing on the circle? I'm surprised. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away. Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, correct? That is possible. Before we never had to deal with it because one of the murderers was indeed murdered. So we still only had to deal with one blackened, but we can't trust that to be the case. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's exactly where he's going with it too, yeah. And what happens in the event there are two murderers? What happens if there are two blackened? We need to find them both at the class trial? That is a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Oh, Monodam, what would happen? What would happen? Why do you look to us too? I thought you were going to run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. We can't decide the class trial's object, and we won't know what to investigate. But Father always knows what to... We should ask him for help. Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's our fault Daddy ended up like that. It's all your fault, Manefany? Well, that's a not very smooth deflection at all, is it? Daddy, we don't know what to do on our own. Are we really doing this now? The power of love. That'll snap back to normal. That will not work. Father is just an empty shell now. He has infinite empty shells, though. But anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand because you've never been loved before, Monodam. Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Oh, good. I've been missing you, Monokuma. I've also been missing your voice. I've actually kind of somewhat forgotten your voice. Holy crap. Key move. Oh, you're making me. God damn, I have lost it. Oh, you're making me blush. I'm back. Were you good while I was away? Wait, he's looking the other Monokuma? So what was the other Monokuma? Is that like, it doesn't look like Monodam or Monosuke. God damn it, really? Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to, the secret is just leave whether you get permission or not. Well, and who's Baldy then? Oh, that's a part-timer I got to cover for me when I was gone. Here's your pay. Now, take it and get out of here. I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that nuisance is out of the way. What were you guys talking about again? God damn it. Just the flippancy for how they resolve this is amazing. What do we have? There are two blackened candidates? Well, it's first come, first served. The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. If the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Oh, I'll add the rigged regulations so you can review it later. Also, update the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder, too. Well, they better be the same person. Otherwise, we just have to, like, hang out with a murderer. Because it's like, oh, well, I got to get a free kill. I don't get punished. Woo! But everything's going so smooth. Now the father's running things again. Leader's got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision's just the worst. You're glowing like a lamp. Well, there's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. I thought he was reading for a second. I thought he was like voicing himself, and I was like, ah, crap. For as long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he said he'd never let us go. That's why he's amazing. Please leave me some more, Daddy. Monodam. So, to make sense of all that, both of us have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer. But we don't even know there's a different culprit, do we? In turn, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case. This is rather surprising and exciting. You fucking psycho! Shoot, this is bad. This is unquestionably. I can't believe Tenko was killed. I was upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now. This is where you need to step up. Listen up, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Let's go check the Monokuma file first. Victim is Tenko Chibashira, the ultimate Aikido master. Apparently, in my headcanon, Kaito is just kind of looking over my shoulder and reading to me. The body was found in the middle of an empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death was approximately 11 a.m. A visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. That's super interesting. because she was like face down. Stab wound to her, the same as Angie's cause of death. Yeah, it doesn't look like maybe it's Angie's curse. Ooh, Angie could have done it. God, not this again. Poor Maki. I'm surprised she didn't do this. It is funny to watch her where she's like, I don't know how to react to this. A dull sound reverberated through the room. My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'll go get some fresh air. So I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Yes, we should resume the investigation. We haven't the time to mourn Tenko's death. And our own lives are now at risk.
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think I was suspicious of Tenko.
It still could have been Tenko.
I'm sorry, Tenko.
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect Prince again. Tenko's death caused all off. Everyone's panicking. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. See, we can't investigate if we wanted to. Go to bring candles for other rooms to make this room bright, okay?
Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Show him, Kibo. Show me your new power.
Watch him pull out a flashlight. Ah. Girl, you've installed several. I'm pretty sure that he is not a member of the Crazy Diamonds.
A little lame. You should have made like a transformer or something.
It's right now. We should hurry and investigate. Interesting. Why in the world is that a clue? So yeah, my first question is there blood here? The white sheet we used in the seance. Because they would have to stab down through that if it was someone placed on top of the cage. He was the one who removed it. Similar to the window curtain, it was completely opaque. And on the back, there's a blood stain right around the middle of the sheet. Okay, there is no hole in the fabric. That is very crucial. I think it wasn't stabbed in his cloth. The magic circle cube drew him, at least it was. Yes, it's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable. Was this drawn with salt? I wonder if the salt is relevant somehow. Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my book. But shut up, I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Indeed, with all these footprints, we can't make out the original circle. Isn't that right, Kyo? As with all the other times, I will talk to everyone else first before I examine the body.
I said something to Tinko, and now this. I'm sorry, Tinko. Huh?
Crying won't bring Tenko back. If you don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too. I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and for all of us.
Yeah, Tinko would want us to figure out who, so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize.
Now this is very interesting. I do wonder if there's some sort of like hidden switch that makes the dog statue stab downward.
It's the wooden statue.
But we already established that it did not stab through the cloth, so that's actually not possible.
I believe it's called the Dog God.
During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. Kisses weighed 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls. Yeah. 2 girls. I don't think the average girl weighs 87 pounds.
What do you know? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother?
I don't know, but I think someone just touched you.
Anyway.
This heavy thing on top of the cage. Tenko would not have been able to get out of it easily. Floorboards seem a little unstable. They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down, they're just lying on top of cross pieces. So Gonta told me, it's probably the reason they're a little unstable. And then laid on top, that's why they're unstable. I was really thinking that I can't imagine they come loose easily. But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could do so easily, right? There's Himiko. Himiko! Hey, Himiko, be strong, Himiko!
If you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here. Yeah, it was like she just lost Angie and Tenko. Okay.
It's magic.
I'm sad. But, first Angie and then Tenko. Gonta so ashamed. Why Gonta no could protect friends? I will become a guiding light that shines on you all.
This investigation is over and shut. It's all thanks to me for giving Kibo a new function. Now then, Cunt Foo's killer is obviously... These stupid assholes decided to do this bullshit seance in the first place. See, the seance was clearly set up to lure her in to kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Yeah, I think that's incontrovertible. I don't know what time it is now, but we definitely saw her up and walking around.
There's no other possibility, Ship for Brains. Can't you know that?
It's true Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return. Tenko, after this point, you must not speak. Next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Tenko answered Kia, so at that point she was most certainly alive. When the candles were relit, she'd already been killed. Oh, is there a gap in the floorboards under her? That'd be an important part of this case. That's all he's still saying? Okay, now let's get to the point. Because I think I see a hole in the floorboards below her. Ah, this floorboard is loose. It's the one right under Tenko. It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance. Floorboard is this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Someone must have loosened it on purpose. And Himiko was the one who suggested this room. But again, that implies she knows exactly where the circle would be drawn. And she was also in here, so she can't be under the floorboard doing stuff. What? That must be... You got her forehead on this rock, don't you? Interesting, and I don't think the marker stone is ever mentioned in the actual procedure. That's very relevant. The rock hunched over. She had made herself small to fit inside the cage. Tenko's body. She took her last breath to crouch over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury was a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. Must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. But wait. Yeah, there was definitely something. A thunk. Did she really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. You're concerned about that, right? The wound is deep to be too shocked to do anything except die. Certainly sounds like it. Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. The real question, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon anywhere. I noticed that's lit up. Candles hung on the wall. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without candles it was pitch black. I look over killed Tenko in complete darkness. Okay, I was waiting to see if you would say that. I don't know what though. The monitor? I don't think so. I would like to investigate that thing, but I don't think I can. I've talked to all of these people. I did talk to Gunter, right? I actually don't think I did. Well, that's not very helpful. Oh wait, did I not talk to Corey? Wow, I'm dumb. Why did this? Kyo, I know the murder's pretty shocking. I'm shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all this stuff flawlessly. Well, if she was already dead... Oh, we performed the caged child again and summoned Tenko's spirit this time. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance? True. Maybe best to move past what happened and to know why the seance failed. At the time, in order to begin the sequence, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the stone marker. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. After that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. And all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles. Finally, we all sang the caged child's song. The seance should have been complete, but... Yeah, I remember that as well. This is a mystery to me as well. I thought perhaps someone may have tripped. And then what happened? We called after her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. Then we removed all items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all 4 of us removed the dog god statue. Then we took out the white cloth, and then Miko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it, it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. Would not be difficult in such darkness, besides she was inside the cage, yes? I mean, she had to be, because we heard her she was dead when we pulled the cage off, and she was alive after the cage was on. There is another problem, and that is, why haven't the seance I simply cannot figure it out? Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here? Well, Lucky never was one to pull her punches. Oh, still someone else? I've talked to everyone now. What am I still missing? Let me go investigate the body again. Maybe there's something I missed there. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It looked big enough for a person to get through, but still. I can see something. It looks like someone dropped down there. If we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? God dang, this room is insane. Okay, god damn it. The iron cage doesn't really show up as clickable here. I mean, it kinda does, but not really. Son of a two, because I tried to click on it before, I'm like, I wish I could do this. Oh well. Point is, we found it.
This is the cage used in the seance.
About 3 feet high and 5 feet wide.
It's a pretty large cage. Seance, go teach that cover to Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it seemed like we rushed to remove the cage first. Blood's on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yes? Then Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Well, we kind of knew that already.
When the cage was lifted up the seance, she was already dead. If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, explain the bloodstain, right?
The key was lighting up here, that should be fine.
Lost in the floorboards near the hole until the candle from locking. And we carefully made our way through the hole under the floor. It's more spacious than I thought. We move up pretty easily on all fours. Pretty stupid we found no clues of crawling in this dusty place. Yeah. We're drifting gaps in the floorboards. That was definitely Tenko's.
There's
a sickle. There's blood all over it. The blood on the sickle this is the murder weapon. This came from my research lab. Still can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes as well. If she was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did Cobra attack Tenko in the cage? I thought it could fit through the gaps, but could it reach her neck? cage is 3 feet high, so if you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, it depends on Tenko's posture. I don't think it's impossible. If the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right? Or they could have been on the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. I think it's more likely they were down here the whole time. Some of the wood is corroded, it's broken off. You can see into the next room. It's like a natural. The plot wasn't made intentional. But we can get to the next room through here. Hope I could have gone from room to room by moving under the here instead of using the hallway. It's been difficult to move around on the floor. We did alright because we had the light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around under there. There's a lot. Probably not without being seen. Oh, interesting, some dry blood over here. There's a blessing on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. It's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's just under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here? You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard. I can't really be sure yet. Well, it's dried. Is that everything? I think that may be everything, guys. Drummer. Oh, that's very relevant. Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off. It's made for these floorboards, and the portion is missing about the same width as well. And from what I can see of it, this workout was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse so they could use that. The question is why? And the crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so why not fall off the portion that's missing? What purpose does it serve? Or where Nintendo's body is loose. Crosspiece of has been cut out. Whoever did all this, and why? I'm starting to get fed up with all the dust. I'm investigating this room. Are you sure that's wise? Angie and Tenko have different colors. The black one we need to vote for is... Investigating Tenko's said we should re-investigate Angie's. This is bigger than killing. For the sake of the two who died, we need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. If you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, you should probably hurry. Alright. So next time we will go ahead... Oh. There better not be a third body. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you, dude. Well done, you little brat. I will see you guys next time. I have no words. Danganronpa.